How sometimes the loudest message is the one that's never sent. Stay with me. Don't scroll. Don't let your mind drift. Because what I'm about to share with you might completely change the way you interpret her silence, her distance, her pride, and even your own behavior. But before we go any deeper, I want you to do something right now, not later, not after the video ends. Right now. Hit that subscribe button. Yes, I'm serious. Because the men who act immediately are the men who evolve. The men who hesitate, who say, I'll do it later, are the same men who hesitate in life, in relationships, in opportunities, in growth. Don't be that guy who consumes powerful information and then forgets it 5 minutes later. Subscribe, turn on the notifications, commit to becoming better. Now let's begin. Let's talk about something real, something raw, something most men completely misunderstand. The signs she misses you, the signs she's thinking about you, the signs she feels your absence. But here's the twist. She will almost never say it directly. She won't text you, I miss you. She won't call you late at night and confess her feelings. She won't swallow her pride and say, I made a mistake. That's not how this works. Women operate differently than we do. Their emotional structure is layered. Their pride isn't loud, it's quiet and controlled. Their ego doesn't show up in obvious ways. It hides behind indifference. And if you don't understand that, you'll misread everything. You'll think she's over you. You'll think she doesn't care. You'll think you meant nothing. But more often than not, that's not the truth. A woman can miss you deeply and show absolutely nothing on the surface. She can think about you every single day and act like you no longer exist. This isn't manipulation, it's protection. Protection of her heart, protection of her image, protection of her emotional control. And if you're sitting around waiting for her to break first, you're already losing. Not because she won't feel the pressure, but because you're giving away your power by waiting. Let's break this down. First sign she misses you but won't admit it. She watches you from a distance. She doesn't engage directly. She doesn't comment. She doesn't like your posts, but she sees them. Every story, every post, every subtle shift in your life. She knows where you went last weekend. She notices when you look different. She sees who's in the background of your pictures. She might never react publicly, but she's aware. And this isn't obsession. It's curiosity mixed with longing. She tells herself she's just checking in, just making sure you're okay, just scrolling. But deep down, it's more than that. It's her way of staying connected without risking rejection. It's her way of keeping you in her orbit without surrendering her pride. Now here's where most men ruin it. They start performing. They post for her. They post gym photos hoping she notices the transformation. They post pictures with other women hoping she gets jealous. They post motivational quotes hoping she decodes the hidden message. But understand this clearly. If you're posting to get a reaction from her, you haven't moved on, you're still emotionally attached, and she can feel that. Women have a radar for emotional dependency. It's subtle, but it's real. They sense when your actions are rooted in validation instead of purpose. And the moment she feels that you're performing, attraction fades. Performance is not magnetic. Presence is. Groundedness is. A man who is genuinely focused on himself, not pretending, not acting, but truly locked into his growth. That's rare. That's powerful. That's what makes her wonder. That's what makes her miss you. Not your highlight reel, not your fake indifference. Your real mission, your real silence, your real forward movement. Second sign she misses you but won't admit it, she reaches out, but for surface-level reasons. Random questions, old inside jokes. Hey, do you remember that place we went to? A meme, a casual, how have you been? Maybe she comments under a mutual friend's post where you're tagged. These are not accidents. They are breadcrumbs, small emotional probes. She's testing the waters. She's checking if the door is still open. She's trying to feel something. But this is where most men self-destruct. They respond instantly. They overanalyze. They pour their heart out. They think, this is it. She wants me back. So they confess. They bring up the past. They ask if she's been thinking about them. And just like that, the tension dies. The mystery disappears. The attraction collapses because she didn't reach out for your emotional flood. She reached out to test the energy, to see if you're still centered, to see if you've grown, to see if you're still that man. When you respond with desperation, you confirm you've been waiting. You confirm she still has control over your emotional state. And attraction does not grow in certainty. It grows in tension, in space, in the unknown. So when she reaches out, stay calm. Respond, but don't chase. Engage, but don't overinvest. Match her energy or give slightly less. Stay grounded. Stay emotionally composed. This isn't about playing games. It's about self-respect. It's about not collapsing at the first sign of attention. Third sign, she misses you. She asks about you through other people. How's he doing? Is he seeing anyone? Did he ever mention me? It's framed casually, like curiosity, but it matters. If she's asking, she's thinking. If she's thinking, she's feeling. And if she's feeling, she's not indifferent. But again, be smart. Mutual friends talk. If you're obsessing, they'll tell her. If you're stuck, she'll know. And once she knows you're still waiting, she relaxes. The tension disappears. Missing someone requires uncertainty. The moment she knows you're emotionally parked exactly where she left you, she stops feeling urgency. So what do you do instead? You live, you build, you focus, you wake up and move your body, you improve your discipline, you sharpen your mind, you chase purpose, not people. And here's the deeper truth most men don't want to hear. Whether she misses you or not doesn't change your path. It doesn't define your value. It doesn't determine your future. If your growth depends on her regret, you're building on weak foundations. The shift happens when you stop caring whether she misses you, when you stop checking who viewed your story, when you stop wondering if she's thinking about you at night. That's when you become powerful, because real power isn't control over her emotions. It's control over yours. It's emotional independence. It's building a life so strong that her absence becomes irrelevant. And when that happens, something interesting occurs. She feels it, even from a distance. Energy shifts, presence changes. When you genuinely detach, not fake detach, she senses it. And that triggers something primal: fear of loss, realization, curiosity, sometimes even pursuit. Not always, but often, because women are drawn to men who don't need them, men who are whole, men who have direction, men who can love deeply without clinging desperately. That's the man she remembers, not the one who begged, not the one who waited, not the one who made her his entire world, but the one who walked away and built something better. Now let's go deeper. If you're watching this hoping she comes back, ask yourself why. Is it love or ego? Is it connection or fear of being alone? Is it her or the idea of her? Most men don't miss the woman. They miss the comfort. They miss being chosen. They miss the validation. And that's a dangerous place to operate from, because if you reunite from insecurity, the same patterns return. The same ending repeats, just slower, just more painful. So before reconciliation, fix yourself. Understand your part in the breakup. Grow past the version of you that couldn't sustain it, not with hatred, with discipline, with maturity. Become someone stronger, clearer, more emotionally regulated. If she re-enters that man's life, great. If she doesn't, you still win, because you built yourself for you. That's the difference between boys and men. Boys wait to be completed. Men complete themselves. Boys obsess over signals. Men build substance. Boys need closure from others. Men create closure within. And life will test you. Women will test you. Rejection will test you. If your identity depends on validation, you'll always be fragile. But if your identity is built on internal standards, you become unshakable. You stop chasing. You stop begging. You stop shrinking yourself. You expand. You build. You create. And women feel that. They are drawn to grounded strength, not desperation, not emotional chaos, not self-sacrifice for crumbs of attention. So here's your challenge. Stop looking for signs she misses you. Start becoming a man who doesn't need them. Stop analyzing her behavior. Start mastering your own. Stop waiting to be chosen. Choose yourself daily. Wake up with intention. Train your body. Feed your mind. Build your craft. Strengthen your discipline. Cut off what drains you. Surround yourself with men who elevate you. Do this consistently, not for her, for you. And maybe one day she'll see the transformation. Maybe she'll reach out, but by then, you won't be operating from scarcity. You'll be operating from choice. And that's the ultimate position: choice, abundance, self respect. So let her wonder, let her watch, let her miss you. But don't build your life as a performance for her. Build it because you refuse to stay the same. Build it because your future self demands more. And if this message resonated with you, if you felt something shift while listening, don't just sit there. Subscribe to the channel right now. We are building a community of men who choose growth over comfort, men who choose discipline over distraction, men who choose self-respect over emotional chaos. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, like this video so more men can see it, and drop a comment below. I choose myself, because your future self is watching you right now, and the decisions you make today determine the man you become tomorrow. Don't let him down.